Hi guys, my name is Jason. Welcome to another video. You know, last time I told you about how I closed down my office because of the pandemic. Well, if you haven't watched that video, please do so. It's the only other video in this channel right now. I started off mentioning that video because I wanted to emphasize that spaces are just spaces. Our fuel and desire to create will be with us right here inside wherever we may go. That said, I wasn't really able to go to my office, my creative space, ever since the lockdown started in Metro Manila. Even though it's literally a street away from where I stay and live. Number one, maybe I was just lazy. Number two, I was just full of despair about the lockdown and COVID and the pandemic and what it will do to all our lives.
18 cases in the Philippines now, nearing 242.
Well, in any case, I just really did all of my work here at home, just like the rest of you. So for the most part, my temporary workspace was downstairs at the common work area. I took my Zoom calls there. I edited a few videos, mostly weddings. I also did my web streams and seminars downstairs. My biggest problem was the clutter and junk accumulating in and around the workspace. I had cameras, tripods, lights, cables, microphones, what have you. There was just too much junk, even though I would tidy up on a regular basis. And for me, a messy workspace is a messy mind. And since the work was becoming more and more regular, it became a pain and chore to set up and tear down every time I needed to work. And so the solution was to convert this spare room into a home studio, where I can vlog, where I can edit, where I can set up simple product shots, do my email and other office work. I've been doing this for a very long time. I practically have everything that I need. Cameras, lenses, microphones, lights. I just needed to find new and creative uses for existing equipment that I already have. This spare room did not have the best of views or even a nice, evenly painted wall. So I decided to use a seamless paper background. I was lucky that I already had one at the office. We used to use them for interviews. It wasn't in the best condition, but I'll take it. One thing I needed though was the roller mechanism for the paper background. I got mine from Apex Digital. By the way, I'm gonna post all the links of where I got my stuff from in the description box below. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I am not a power tools guy. But hey, over the quarantine, some people learned baking, some people learned planting. I picked up a power drill. I can't say I'm the best at it, but good enough. Since this room isn't really big enough, it was not ideal for me to use light stands or C-stands for my lights. They would simply take up too much floor space. Plus, I am a very clumsy person. I would always just trip over cords and stands. So I did my research and decided to hang my lights, mount them overhead from the ceiling using Autopoles. Autopoles are long cylinders of metal which have a spring mechanism inside them which apply force to make sure the ends of the poles are nice and flat and taut and won't slide down. They're simple to use and require no tools. Minsan dun tayo trabahong tamad. Now, using super clamps, we attach the lights onto the poles. Super clamps, not just ordinary clamps. That will spell the difference between confidence in a secure connection or a lifetime of regret for being cheap and having your light break into a million tiny pieces. Okay, next. If I can control my AC, my TV, my music via voice control, I sure as hell want my lights to be operated on voice control as well. Alexa, turn on key light. As you can see, the only thing turned on right now is my hair light or rim light. It's mounted right up there to my left, and it just really defines my broad shoulders and the side of my face and gives a little bit of light to my hair. So what it does, it separates me from the background. Let me turn on my key light right now. I'm really sorry, but I have to confess, the internet is out right now. Alexa?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
That's why I'm not able to control all these via Alexa. Sucks, huh? But it be what it be. So my key light is a 100-watt LED. The brand is Yake, and it's Chinese. It's not the most premium light, but it is very sturdy. I've had this for several years, maybe 3 or 4. It gets the job done. It's powerful, it's dimmable, it's everything that I need a light to be. Now, the best accessory that I got for my big main light or key light is a Parabolic Softbox. So what it does is it softens the throw of the light to the subject. So I get beautiful and flattering light. So as you can see, there's a bit of a harsh shadow here on my right side. I don't want the shot to be too dramatic, so I just want to soften this up. Again, make myself better looking on camera. I'm gonna turn on my fill light. It's the MC light from Aputure. That's the fill. Tiny fill, MC light, Aputure, magnetic. See? Magnetic. So let's check out the difference with and without the fill light. It's a very small and nuanced difference, but I'm going to do everything just to make sure I look like 27 again. So as a final step, the final touch, what I'm going to do is wash the background with a glowing warm light for more separation between me and the background. Once again, the light that we're going to use at the back is from Aputure. Look at that beautiful glow. So if I want to shoot something informally, kwento-kwento lang, I don't mind shooting wider so you see the sides of the room. But if I need to shoot something for a brand, something more formal, I usually shoot tighter and longer so only the background is shown. I'm very obsessive compulsive with audio, so I record everything using the HD-TX from Deity. And this one is connected to the shotgun microphone, also from Deity. This is the S2. The articulating microphone arm is from Lazada. On board the camera is usually a D3 Pro or a D4 Duo for backup. By the way, this simple table is from a Facebook seller and the chair is from the office. I really want to replace it with a Herman Miller, but that can wait. For my overhead shot setup, I rig up an extra long monitor mount which I clamp onto my table whenever I need it. On one side of the wall are most of the essential equipment I transferred from the office to my place, including camera equipment, lenses, various accessories, backup hard drives, and batteries. There you go! A quick look at the home studio I've built over the past months. If you have any questions regarding gear of the equipment I used, please ask them below and I'll try to answer them one by one. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to this new channel. I'll see you next time.